What's up, everyone? Once there was a foolish man who was supposed to lead people up a mountain, but he just put his head down, went full speed, got to the top of the mountain, and he left everyone behind. And there he was, the foolish man standing on top of a mountain, and he looked down and he started to holler to the other people, "You should be up here with me. You should have gone the way I went." And he hollered, but all to no avail because they couldn't even see him on top of the mountain, let alone hear him. And we hear the story of the fool on the mountain, and we can all agree that his behaviors are foolish. But how many times have you and I done something really similar? You see, anytime we have said that someone shouldn't have said that, they shouldn't have done that, it's like the fool on the mountain. We're talking about a reality that, well, isn't real. That's why I call it the cartoon world. The cartoon world is filled with our shoulds. People should think, feel, believe, and behave the way we think they should versus the real world, how people actually think, feel, believe, and behave. So I've spent the better part of my career teaching people how to align their expectations with reality. You see, if we were to counsel the fool on the mountain, we might tell him that he would do well to have the self-discipline to leave where he is and go meet people where they actually are. And this is the substance of what I call yield theory. I created yield theory back in 1998. And it is now an evidence-based approach to communication. I write all about it in my new book, Walking Through Anger. But yield theory is about meeting people where they are. And whereas it's easy to give lip service to that concept, oh yes, let's meet people where they are, the moment you tell yourself or others that they shouldn't be thinking what they're thinking, they shouldn't be feeling what they're feeling, they shouldn't have done what they did, you're not practicing yield theory. Because yield theory is about recognizing the reality of what people say and do and how they feel. And maybe it's different from what you want them to say or do or how they feel. But know this, the world isn't letting you down. What's letting you down is your own expectations. And again, as long as you align your expectations with that cartoon world, you're going to be let down when you encounter the real world. But when you align your expectations with reality, you are more prepared for anything that comes your way. If you want to impact others, it is important in your personal life, in your business life, in your professional life, to meet people where they are. And to do that, if you're practicing yield theory, that means evaluating where they actually are, psychologically, emotionally. What are they ready, willing, or able to take in? And once you know that, well, then you're going to have a much more effective time impacting them. Let's be mindful of the fool on the mountain. Look, we're all human. We're all going to mess up. We're all going to be the fool on the mountain at times. But the more aware we are of this concept, the better off we are in avoiding it when it comes to our mind. Hey, take the time to meet people where they are. If you want to learn more about yield theory, I would love for you to check out my new book, Walking Through Anger. It's also available as an audio book. And speaking of audio programs, I want to tell you about a new audio course that I developed for a place called Himalaya. So if you go to Himalaya.com, you can use the promo code ANGER, ANGER, and you'll get access to your first 14 days free. It is a course, it's an audio course, but it's powerful. And look, I believe with all of me that I give some of the best information I've ever given in that course. Again, go to Himalaya.com and then type in /anger. Use the promo code ANGER to get your first 14 days free. Let's all work on not being the fool on the mountain. And until next time, as always, I wish you much peace.